Hello, guys. Hi. Hello. As always, Sunny Bonani, Dumalang, Goeie afternoon, bon dia. Welcome to episode 70. Yay! So I think this is the second, maybe the third time I'm doing an episode standing. I felt called to just bring in a little bit of a different energetic. And today's message is going to be really short and sweet and delivered to you by the animal oracles. So I'm going to give this wonderful little deck a shuffle and just see what card wants to pop out and what message wants to be delivered in this here now moment. This reading is timeless, so whenever it finds you, it's serendipitously meant to find you, and there is undoubtedly a little something in there for you, an insight, a form of contemplation, just something delicious. And before I shuffle again, if you've missed the last couple of episodes, be sure to check it out. I shared my fasting journey over the most recent change of season. And I just documented how I was feeling, what were some of the key benefits that fasting deliver and give you, and particularly me, because it's, I guess, from my perspective and my point of view. I'm speaking very quickly today, so let me just woosa and slow down. In fact, I feel like that's one of the key messages I need to deliver is take a deep breath and just allow yourself the permissibility to slow things down. We always feel like we're in such a rush. We always have to be somewhere, do something, phone someone, message someone back, do this, do that, So no. Breathe in nice and deep, slow and intentionally. Get that breath down deep into the belly, and enough of these short, sharp, shallow breaths. Yes? Okay. So let's see what message wants to come out in this here now moment today. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors who only wish all that is good and expansive for us. What messages would you like to deliver? What message? Let me just clarify, because sometimes I get many cards popping out. So just one spirit guide message from this wonderful animal oracle deck, please, guide. Oh, there it is. Fabulous. So at the bottom of the deck, I have the eagle, number 20. And the eagle's all about vision, freedom, authority, and inspiration. So I'll just leave you with that. But the card that wants to be read and delved a little deeper is the beautiful polar bear, which is all about solitude, friendship, strength, and resilience. I'm just going to hold it up for you just for a brief little moment. If there's anything that wants to resonate, perhaps the colors. I'm feeling a lot of throat chakra kind of activations, maybe speaking our truth, being bold to, voice our opinions, being brave to speak our truth is perhaps something that I feel intuitively called to perhaps also share with you. And the number of this card is number 3, and that is my divine number. So this is definitely a message for me and whoever else is finding this message. Halala. So I'm going to read you the message from the book. But yes, there's seems to be a mommy polar bear and a little baby polar bear. So there's definitely something here about nourishing your inner child as well and nourishing your unique essence. So there's this beautiful little snow crystal over here, if you can see it. And no two snow crystals are ever quite the same. So they're like humans or magical animals or zebras. You know, zebras have stripes, but no zebra ever has the same stripe. So that's pretty amazing, right? So yes, I'm kind of feeling called to share that as well. But let me read what the book has to share. So this is a water card, and perhaps the waters are calling you. The new moon is going to be upon us on the 19th of March, just before the equinox and the change of seasons. And yes, water is a very important and cleansing, restorative thing to do. Not only can you perhaps go to the water's edge and whisper your secrets and dreams to help make them come into fruition, but you can also release anything that you wish to impart or release or let go of as well. So it forms as a little bit of a release and a manifestation as well. But let me read. Yes? So it says, Polar Bear is the ancient wisdom keeper of the North, intelligent and fearless. Native tribes have long honored the polar bear as a great ally and bridge to the spirit world. His white coloring reflects his purity. His strength amidst adversity is a gift to all who wish to journey past their own fears and limitations to the open space beyond. Weighing up to 730 kilograms and standing up to 10 feet tall, the polar bears are incredibly strong, resilient, and more adaptable than other members of the bear family. As one of Earth's largest carnivores, they move at great speeds on both ice and land and can swim up to 160 kilometers without stopping to rest. That's pretty insane. Wow. Existing in the frozen extremes of the water realm, polar bears embody water's full spectrum of emotional power. They are masters of preserving energy and strength for the hunt, and yet they have also been known to lose their temper, throwing ice and kicking piles of snow in disappointment when they miss their prey in a chase. They are deeply solitary animals, traveling long distances alone, and yet amidst the dark hours of winter, they are known to often form lasting friendships with other bears, Arctic foxes, and even tamed huskies in the wild. Perhaps because of their extended periods of solitary travel. When a group of polar bears come together, it's known not as a flock, herd, or pride, but as a celebration. Oh, that's gorgeous. A celebration of polar bears. Oh, that's truly special and magical, isn't it? Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's so beautiful. The message. Amidst the pressures and extremes of daily life, sometimes we can lose sight of where we are going. Polar bears bring you the gift of inner strength and the ability to move with great power and intelligence beyond what may have limited you in the past, into the full experience of that which calls you now. Step forward with confidence and determination. Polar bears bring the gift of resilience driven by a purity of spirit that focuses not on the obstacles, but on a higher vision of the ultimate outcome you are seeking. Polar bears say to speak your truth and find constructive ways to express the emotions that rise within. His message is to hold strong to what you know while remaining flexible and open to what emerges. Find the balance between the extremes by walking your journey long enough to let that which no longer serves you fall away and melt back into the sea. Sometimes your growth calls for solitude and quiet introspection. Sometimes your heart yearns to come together in communion with another. Sometimes you must conserve your energy, and sometimes you must leap with full, unbridled expression in the pursuit of your dreams. Wherever you find yourself presently, Polar Bear comes as an ally, guiding you to the heart center of your own inner strength. Take time to walk with Polar Bear. Measure your approach and gather your energy close. When the moment comes to move towards your goal, you will do so with absolute clarity and power. And the little affirmation at the end of this beautiful message reads, I am anchored in my center and aligned with my purpose. When I am still, I am quiet within. When I move with great power. I am purity in motion, endurance in the night. I am inner strength and wisdom in full expression of my light. Oh, guys, that's just such a beautiful and gorgeous message. And it definitely does resonate with me so impactfully. And it's so interesting that some of the aspects and elements that I was kind of tapping into before I even pulled the card was all around slowing down, I guess anchoring in those energetics, breathing nice and deep, and yeah, I guess pounce at the opportunity when it arises, but also honor the quiet and the slowness and perhaps even the solitude that you sometimes find yourself in, so that when the celebration of life comes your way, you're ready to pounce and give it your full power and energy. So Magical Humans, it's 11:53 on the timer. And yeah, I feel this message is all that is what is required in this here now moment in celebration of episode 70. Catch me for episode 71 tomorrow. As always, continue to sow those seeds. Allow for the flow and the magic of life to find you so that you may ultimately grow, illuminate, and glow. Also celebrate. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Magical Humans. Much love in your heart, much peace in your mind, and much joy in your spirit.